Okay, so the first subject we want to broach here is not really a subject at all. It's a man, and
A myth.
yeah,
A legend.
I would say a legend. I think most people would say a legend.
Musically, a legend.
Kanye West.
Clothing,
Yeah,
a
Kanye
legend.
West and his recent outburst. I think this all really started. I mean, I want to hear your guys' point of views, but I think this all really started when he announced that he was running for president.
Yeah, I mean, that is when it started, I think.
But in the last day or so, it's really the heat has turned.
Well, and it all happened because he had the rally. Like, that's...
Yeah,
that's
he
where
said
it all
some.
came
He said
out.
some crazy stuff.
He said something about Harriet Tubman. Like, not
I
doing
missed
anything
most
for
of what he
civil
said,
rights.
but I knew it was like not cool.
Yeah, he
or,
was
like,
being
not.
crazy.
He
He was
also
literally being
he also
fucking
said he wanted to abort one of his children.
Well, he said he was going to.
Yeah.
Didn't you hear about this?
I didn't
He
hear that
said
part.
that he was going to abort North.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why Kim got really mad at him. He said, I wanted to abort North, but thank God I didn't. And then he was crying and stuff.
Yep.
And Kim was like, you just publicly revealed to our daughter that you wanted to abort her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What's she gonna think when she grows up and hears that?
Yeah.
She probably heard.
Well, I
it,
think
though.
she's the
Isn't-
oldest one,
She's
isn't
the
she?
oldest. Yeah.
Yeah, but
She's
she
like
what?
7 now.
Yeah, but
Oh, yeah,
you don't
you're right. She probably
understand
doesn't
abortion
understand
as
what
a
that means,
7.
But either way, yeah. So Kim got mad at him for that.
Mhm.
And then after that is when he was saying crazy stuff at this rally. And then after that, he went on the rant.
Dude, I missed
On
the
Twitter.
part where he said that. That's kind of wild.
Mm-hmm.
And then,
He called
That's a
Kim a
little-
white supremacist.
Yeah.
yes, he said that.
And
which-
then there was some other. He posted just a link to Michael Jackson's Black and White.
Yeah, that was
Yeah.
weird.
I was like, I was.
Saying like he was the person from the Get Out movie.
Yeah. Oh, that was
Yeah.
weird too. Oh yeah.
Yeah, he said
Yeah.
that. See, this is where I struggle because, like, obviously he's bipolar and has just depressive. He's just depressed. Like, you can tell
He's manic depressive.
He's
yeah.
manic depressive and he's bipolar. So, like, I really feel bad for him because obviously, like, that's a disease. It sucks. And, like, the thing is like, people don't believe what he says because he's being crazy. But, like, I think there's, like, truth into what he's saying on Twitter. Like, I think he does feel, like, kind of trapped by the Kardashians and they kind of pigeonhole him and
I
stuff.
would.
You know what I mean? Like, his
Yeah.
whole life's on television now. So, like, I get that. I get what he's saying, for sure. It's just, like, but, like, it's, like, with one, like, truth and sad thing he says 4 things that are completely out of left field. And it's, like, hard to follow. Which is the definition of bipolar manic depressive. So, makes sense, you know?
Part of me is with you, but then there's another part of me that's like, maybe Kanye is just smarter than all of us, and this
Yeah.
is entirely promotion.
It might be, dude.
His album's dropping Friday.
Mm-hmm.
It's today's Wednesday. His album's dropping this Friday. I don't know when this pod will get out, but I don't know. I hope not. I think it probably is actually mental disorder. Like, it has to be something.
It's-
Like I don't think that's actually the case. But wouldn't that be crazy if he was like
Yeah, like
gaming? You know what I'm saying?
you would say no other like musical artist in history has gone to this length to promote their music. But then you could also say no other musical artist has quite done what Kanye's done in his career. So
As I think one of our friends posted, it was like, as a musician and a clothing designer, he's phenomenal. Like, he was
Yeah.
like, I support him 100%. But like, he's like, recently, I don't know. You know what I'm saying?
Well, he's just, like, it's hard to...
well, when he's surrounded by all these people that seem to be
You can just tell he's
enabling
not himself when he has
like enabling his episodes, I guess.
Yeah,
or
absolutely.
Well,
some of
that's the
his
thing.
crazy
Like, if he feels
thoughts.
trapped and, like, he's in a shitty situation, he's gonna have outbursts like this.
Yeah.
Like I said, like, if what he's saying is true, and I believe, like, he feels, obviously, that it's true about him being trapped, and, like, him comparing him to the... Like, if he's comparing himself out to the guy in Get Out, obviously he feels some kind of trapped, you know? And that's, like, what's sad about it. Because, yeah, like, some of the stuff he says is ridiculous, and you kind of laugh at, but it's so, like, deep.
Like, why would you be saying that?
Yeah, you know what I mean? It's so, like, deep. Like, everything he says makes you think, kind of. It's not just like, oh, Kanye is being crazy, you know what I mean? Like, obviously, like, when you're on Twitter, there are the memes that are, like, when you, like, scroll down, there's a guy, like, yo, hi, bro? Like, some funny memes. But that's just Twitter being Twitter. Like, you know how Twitter is. But, like, yeah, like, I'm trying to think of some other ones he brought up. I'll probably edit in, like, kind of the chain if I can find it. If he still... I think he might have deleted it.
He deleted a lot of tweets.
But I'm sure it's on, like, Google Images. Like, someone put it there.
Well,
Yeah,
then
definitely.
Kim was saying about how she wanted a divorce and all that, but then she kind of retracted that.
No, now he's saying he wants a divorce.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then I don't know.
I just think, like, I thought from the get-go, Kanye has not been Kanye since he had Kim. Or just Kim came into his life. Because think about it, he was with Jay-Z and Beyonce. and
Did
then
Pablo
Kim happened.
listen? Did Pablo drop while he was with Kim?
Yeah,
Well, yeah. I'm not saying musically.
he's been with her for what, like 10 years now?
Then
Yeah, something like that.
At least that.
Then I think I don't know. I don't have an issue with Kim.
Well, the life of
unless
Pablo-
she's doing all the things that he says she's done, but I don't know.
Yeah, The Life of Pablo, in my opinion, is his best album.
I agree.
It is kind of... Wait, I just thought of something crazy. Think about all the... Not Courtney, right? Think about all the crazy stuff that Kim / what's it, Chloe? She's the one with the blonde hair?
Yeah.
The one that dated Tristan Thompson's Chloe.
Same.
Think about all the weird stuff their boyfriends have had to go through.
Lamar Odom.
Lamar, and then Tristan Thompson.
Tristan Thompson's chilling. He's in the NBA still.
No, I know, but I'm saying, like, there was always drama.
Humphreys.
Chris Humphries.
Has anyone heard from Chris Humphries?
No.
Where is he?
That's what I'm saying. Like, Lamar Odom is...
Where do we know where he is? Is he trapped somewhere?
Someone tracked him down.
Ray
Tell him we
J?
need to find him.
Where?
Ray
No,
J.
Ray J's chilling. He makes
Yeah.
his own. He makes his own headphones.
But
Yeah,
the thing is
I
I
saw
don't think
that,
Ray
yeah.
J was in deep enough. Like, he wasn't, like, engagement level. Like,
What
Lamar
do you
Odom-
mean?
Lamar... What, was he? Oh, were they married?
No, they didn't get married, but...
They made a tape
Oh, they
together.
made a sex tape. But, I mean, like...
Yeah,
I
but
think
that's
he was
not, like, a
but he
deep
wasn't- he was
drama.
kind
I
of
know, but like.
I think he was kind of before the Keeping Up with the Kardashians.
I think that's
And
just
the
like...
he
standards-
was.
Like, Lamar Odom literally is on crack right now. Who
Yeah.
was on
I thought he was in.
crack?
I thought he was in rehab.
He's probably fine, but I'm saying, like, the
That's Stephen A-
Kardashians turned him in... Like, he was obviously there before. But I'm saying, like... Basically, I was just trying to say that, like, the Kardashians... I can see why Kanye feels trapped. Because
Well,
I feel like all the
it's
people that
got-
the Kardashians have dated felt trapped.
It's gotten to a point in the Kardashians where it's like you don't know how much of this drama is manufactured anymore, or how
That's
much
what-
is it. It's
especially
probably
for the
all.
show,
Yeah, it's probably all manufactured because they have to show something on the
Yeah.
TV. Like any other famous person to be like keeping up with the like I don't know like Bill Gates. It would just be like an average day, it'd be like him sitting on the TV donating
Doing
to
a-
a charitable foundation.
Doing a crossword.
Well, just
Like
think
doing
about,
like nobody.
I'm gonna check on the camera.
Where
Keep
instead of
going.
Kanye, it's like Kim like bawling in the pool and like throwing stuff in, and then it's Chris like clapping along when one of them does like a half naked photo shoot. It's just kind of like gross, you know?
Yeah, it's like, picture if you had picture if we had a reality TV show, right? Like, we would have to play things up.
That'd be.
You have to. Everybody does.
But the thing is like, I just
Because if you just did it as is, it'd be so boring.
Nobody's that
it's
interesting.
weird.
just
Like, I don't mean to like
themselves.
single out the Kardashians, but like every person, and I understand they're like obviously famous and they're all very attractive people, but like it seems so like there's so many similarities with what their boyfriends just have to deal with and their kids, and like I think Kanye, he's been with Kim the longest to see like I have 4 kids with her, I'm in too deep, I feel so trapped. Why did I do this to myself? I think that's kind of what he's realizing. I don't know. Like I'm obviously, this is completely just like speculation.
Yeah, speculative.
But you know, like
Who knows? Like who knows? We don't know anything. You know, we don't know what it's like day to day. We don't know any of that. So I mean, I don't know. I don't. It's just kind of crazy. Like what's going
Yeah,
on? Like,
I mean,
like, what's why?
It's pretty insane how they.
Why is he saying what he's saying? Like,
Yeah, and when you think how they
but
got their.
I guess it's if it is mental.
Yeah,
Like, it
you think
sucks.
like how they got their start, like the Kardashians, how they got famous because their dad was OJ's lawyer. It's pretty crazy. That's like how they.
Wasn't the mom on TV though?
The mom like cheated on the dad.
I thought she was on TV though.
I don't know.
On
She
TV
might have.
Chris?
No,
Yeah.
they were friends with the Simpsons. But their dad was like.
yeah, he was the lawyer.
Yeah, he was the lawyer for OJ.
That's the only.
That's how they
reason
g-
they're famous.
No.
No, they're
They're
because he was an
famous.
Olympic athlete too,
Yeah.
and she.
Well, no,
was-
Bruce was.
What did she
Or
do?
Bruce was.
What
yeah.
did Chris do? That's what I'm saying.
I think she just married the
And then she-
one of the best lawyers in the world.
Yeah,
which
and then
is
she cheated on
Robert
him.
Kardashian's dad.
And then she cheated on him, and then
Oh, and it was a
Kim made the
scandal.
See,
sex
and you know what
tape.
else I just thought of? Rob Kardashian is never with them. I think because he
Tried to get away.
he gets away from that life. You know, like maybe he's kind of I don't know. That's maybe Kanye's finally waking up. That's all I'm saying.
Who
Or
who
like you
knows?
said, like I don't know. It sucks to see Kanye, especially how much he's inspired us as like people with his music. It sucks to see what's happening with him. You know.
Absolutely.
I just hope he gets help because he clearly needs some kind of help. You know, and it worries me too, like the whole president thing.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on with
it
that
just worries
either.
me. I saw something like 3% of people in the U.S. said they would vote for him, but I don't know if that's.
I don't know what is your drive?
And I would understand if he was running for like the 4-year campaign, but he like just announced it, and November's the election.
Yeah, but
So-
still, like, what are his policy positions?
I
and
don't know.
stuff? Does anybody know?
I think, and that's what I'm saying. I think he was trying to like talk about abortion as like a political policy and like bring that up, but instead he just said about.
Well, he knows what will get views and clicks though. Like him just sitting up there and talking about like the environmental law number A6B. Like nobody will care about that.
Yeah.
But then it'll just be like, we wanted to get one of our kids aborted. Like everybody's like, oh my god.
Everyone's like, wait, hold on, what?
Dude, oh my god, I just thought of this too. Remember the Harriet Tubman thing I said? I think he said something like, what did Harriet Tubman do to like free the slaves? I think that was a direct quote. Like, that's legitimately what he said. And the girl that was recording the video, because it was on Twitter or something, she was literally, as soon as he said that, she's like, all right, we're leaving. It was like, he was like going off, like, these are some of the things he was saying, people. Like, it's not just like Kanye is going through a bad time. Like, he's legitimately manically having an episode of like he doesn't know.
I remember when he was recording Jesus is King and he did some podcast interview with a guy, forget the name, but I listened to it and he was just going on this like big tangent sort of thing about how he's like, black people need to buy more land.
I remember that. Yeah.
Yeah, like if we would have not spent our money on like chains and we would have bought land, like think about it. And I was just like, oh.
I mean, he kind of has a point there.
It's just that
it's kind of weird
like,
to
why
say.
does he have to make it about, yeah. Like, anyone who, but land's a good investment. That's a fact. Like, that's a...
It's just like, but like, it's just like the what way he says it and what, like the weirdness of
it's
him
so
bringing
vague.
Yeah, it's like, because you could tell, like, that's the thing what you say about him being smart.
That situation specifically is vague.
Yeah. And it's like what you said about him maybe just being smarter than everyone. I think his brain is so like advanced. Like when he says
Bro,
things,
he's an alien.
like when he says things, like he thinks we're gonna understand.
When he says
but we
like
don't.
people need to buy more land, it's like somebody from like Chicago's just like, all right, I bought 3 acres in Wyoming. What do I do now, Kanye? It's sort of
Yeah,
thing.
it's kinda
Like he
like-
just kind of throws these ideas, like these half-formed ideas out there.
Like, I hope by land he means real estate, because that would make sense.
Yeah, but, like, that's the
I think
thing,
he
that's
means like
clarify.
land because you think about it, he recorded that in Wyoming, right? Like he had like a big shack out there and
He's
everything.
a ranch. He's a ranch.
Yeah,
but
he has a
doesn't
ranch,
need to
that's what he
buy-
meant, though.
But like but that's because he's like so rich from everything else. It's like
Yeah, but-
Kanye, you can buy 3 acres. of
I'd
land,
buy a
we
ranch
can't.
too.
No, but
Yeah.
like that's the thing. He wanted to like get away from everything, so he was like
Yeah,
living
no,
in
I
this
know,
place in Wyoming, and that's what he was telling the person. Like people should buy land
Dude.
and move out here.
We'll have to move on from this, but like,
Yeah.
it's Kanye. Like, I don't know. He's all over the place.
We
He's
gotta
like,
help Kanye. Like guys, like he needs to get some help or something.
I don't know. I'm just like, what is? Why? What's happening? Who's what?
Yeah.
And then like he's like, oh, new music Friday. I'm like, okay, I'll listen.
I'll listen to
probably.
it,
Yeah, I'll
like,
listen
Of
to it.
course,
I'll
I'll
be
listen to it, Kanye. Like, you know what I mean? But yeah, no, I don't know. I think Kanye's kind of giving us a cry for help that I don't think people should ignore. You know,
That's fair.
there's something to it. That's all I'm saying is there's something to it. We can speculate here for days.
Yeah, part of me thinks that if some people just like stop getting all caught up, and I know we're still talking about it, but like if I feel like if it gets to a point where people are just like, okay, Kanye, like we're just not gonna really listen to what you have to say. Like we get it that you're out there. Maybe I think he would stop because I don't know if it's such a thing where he's craving attention that much, or like. But I would like to see people stop like blowing up his clicks and all of his videos and stuff, being like, yeah, Kanye for president, man, like all this stuff, and actually be more concerned about like maybe we're not gonna just listen to what he has to say and make memes about it. Maybe we're just like gonna go about productive ways to get him help.
Exactly. Yeah, because I think that's a good point. Actually, I think this could be the last thing that we said. I think people look at Kanye too much as like a meme, sort of in general.
Well, people don't see him as a human.
Like think about if like Travis was saying all this shit, people would be like, Travis needs help. Like someone help this guy. But
Well,
because it's Kanye,
even think about like if you were saying this. Like,
well, yeah, no,
people
exactly,
would like
yeah.
be like, all right,
Yeah.
Max needs like help. We're
Yeah.
gonna go get him help. But instead, it's like Kanye's like, oh,
Oh,
it's
it's just
Kanye.
Kanye,
Like nothing
yeah.
will happen. He's just he's
He's
super rich.
promoting his music.
Yeah, that's like, oh, nothing. Like it's almost like he's immortal. Like he can't be killed. It's like
Right,
whatever
yeah.
happens, he can't have problems. It's Kanye, but
I know what you're saying.
I think he does need help.